Okay, today we're going to try to do some faux marbling. Make this right here, which is our motorhome table, dining table. Did not like the way it was, so we're going to change it. And I saw something on YouTube about these guys being able to do like a faux marbling. So we're going to try that and see how it goes, to see if we're going to be successful at it or not. Okay, so this right here, this table was actually Formica and it was white. So what I did is I took Kiehl's primer and primered it just to make sure that what I'm about to do is going to actually hold. Then I went to Lowe's and grabbed some dark red paint and just started painting, and then I went ahead and sprayed it with dark red, and then I came back with a dark gray because I didn't like what the red looked like, it was too bright, and painted some dark gray on it just to kind of darken it up. So this is what it looks like to begin with. It's been sanded, it's been shot with paint, both red and then dark gray. My wife actually said that she liked it that way, but I don't, so we're going to change it and see what happens. Now here's what you're going to need from what I know. Now remember, this is first time for me, so it's either going to look pretty cool or really terrible. We're going to find out. So if you'll notice right here, we have a trowel. I'm going to use that in a little bit. And we have a bunch of these little wood sticks, which we're going to need, a spray bottle, and assorted paints. And I'm not an artist by any means, so no telling what this is going to turn out, but we'll see. I think it'll turn out alright. And of course I have my little Australian Shepherd, being a little worm. You better go do something else besides rip on that. You're going to get some paint on you. And then my other Australian Shepherd, I don't know where he's at. Oh, he's in another room. Okay, so back to focus here. We're going to grab 2 paintbrushes, sorted buckets, and obviously latex gloves, definitely going to need that, and a heat gun. We're also going to do epoxy resin, which is out on the banister on the second story, but I'm going to bring in here in a second. And then we're going to mix that up. You're going to also need a cordless drill, maybe, if you want to mix it by hand, but I'm not going to mix it by hand. I'm going to do it with a cordless drill. I think what we're going to start out with is this color, which as you can see is a antique copper. So we're going to put this in some epoxy, put it on this table. Now here's my other one. Come here, Shamrock. Come here. Come here. Come here. There's my other doggy. He's camera shy though. He doesn't like cameras too much, I guess. So, but he'll say hi, won't you? You say hi? Okay. Okay, the other thing you might want to notice is right under here. Oh, if I can get this right under there, you'll notice our glass bowls. I happen to go down in the kitchen, and I got 4 of those. Here's what I can suggest to you. If you use glass bowls, don't plan on eating out of them, because one thing I'll guarantee it is they will drip. This epoxy is going to drip down on the bowl, so you're just going to throw them away. Which I did not know that at the time, but that's okay. It's all cool. Just buy new bowls.
Naturally.
Okay, the arrows you can use. I think they're opposite of what it says. Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm going to use to mix this up, which is a stir stick, automatic. And we're going to try probably 1 quart. So that's what I'm thinking. So we're going to put, this is going to be a 1-in-1 mixture. So alright, so let's get the mix in here. So we're going to have, this is the glaze coat, epoxy. So we're going to put about 1 pint, I think is what I said, didn't I? So you can talk actually. So we're gonna, this stuff is thick too, man. Whoa. So we'll put 1 pint of this in to start with. See how messy we can get. And this is the hardener, I believe. Which is right here. And then we're gonna go up to, so we're going up to, why does this one feel like, this one feels lighter than the others. Okay, and you want to kind of mix this exact, is the reason why we have these buckets. That's what they tell you. Just make sure you put 1-in-1. If you do anything else, you're gonna have troubles. So if you look right here, we're gonna mix this. It's really good. You want to make sure you mix this really, really good. You'll notice the air bubbles in it, and that's fine, no big deal. And that might be over mixing, I don't know, but one thing I do know is you better mix it good.
Dust that
So,
table off.
what?
Dust that table off.
Yeah. I got a hair in there. Okay, so we're gonna try this. We're gonna put a little of this paint in there. They tell you want to use less than 10% of total volume. So let's just put a dab or 2 in here. Actually, that's more than a dab, but that's all right. No big deal. And this is antique copper. And this is just a plaid acrylic that you can get like at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, that kind of stuff. So that's what we're going to use first. So let's mix this up. So you'll see in there. Can you see in there? It's down there, but watch the color change. Alright, so we got it mixed up pretty well. Looks like it's got some metal flake in it, so I noticed a whole bunch of air bubbles too, but that's okay. We can work those out. So we're gonna take that. That's gonna be the first thing, and we're gonna try not to get that all over my feet. That's gonna be the big thing. Once that stuff starts dripping everywhere. So we're gonna take this. Get this off my brand new trowel. Oh, didn't make it. Okay, so we're gonna take this copper, antique copper, and we're gonna put this on here. So let's take a look and see. Let's kind of drip this out here. Make sure. Hopefully we have enough. You can always make more. We will be making more. Sure. Okay. to get all of this out. And the other thing you want to do is make sure you put on gloves, which, as you'll notice for me, I didn't. And I just thought about that. We're going to stick that right there, and that's going to be glued to the plastic. Right, so I'm not so sure that that's enough, but we're going to see what happens. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's not going to be enough.
I would have
Huh?
that out because then you might get too much.
Well, let's see what happens here. We are short, which is okay. We're gonna have to mix more up. We're gonna have to do that right now, so we're not in trouble here. Let's put that down. Let's go another time. So we were about half of what we needed from this table. That's okay, we're all learning. So this is going to be important. There. So let's keep stirring this. Now, I'm sure you're guessing, or you already know what I'm going to do, which is, what do I do with the paint?
Should be clear.
Oh, sorry. So we're going to need more paint. Whoa. And guess what? It's time to stir it again. Almost looks like coffee. Alright, so let's dump some more out here. I'm gonna have to mix this up for sure. So now let's try a little bit. We got some dripping, that's okay, it's all good. And this one thing of this is messy. And then mix this up. The little runs over the edge, that's why you have plastic down, right? So you need to push it up. And the good part about this is self-leveling, so as long as you get close, it's gonna pretty forgiving. Even. So, here's what we're going to do next. So just so you don't forget, let me set that right there real quick. Make sure that on your brush, kind of pull that to make sure, because the last thing you want to do is pick out all these bristles. That would suck. And don't worry about saving your brushes after this, because that ain't happening. I guess if you want to take your time and clean it, but one thing I can guarantee you, that ain't happening with me. Alright, so load your brush up with this stuff, epoxy, and then we're gonna go around the side. Really? Mm-hmm. And you might ask yourself, why did we paint it if we're going to put all this stuff on it? Well, here's why. If you don't paint it, right? And let's say you prime it, you just prime it, and your primer's white. On these sides, guess what? It's going to be a whole lot thinner, and it's going to show. So, by painting it at least close to the color your plan is, you can hopefully if you paint it close to the color that you're trying to do, the good part about that is even if you're a little bit light on somewhere, it's not going to be near as noticeable as it would be if you had white, obviously. Okay, so if you'll look on there, you're going to see a whole lot of trowel marks. You see that? I'm sure you do. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to load this up again, and we're just going to what's called chop it. And we're just going to come in here. We're just going to go all the way down. And this is where you get some of your cool looking patterns from. So if you'll notice all that's being chopped up, it kind of makes it look a little different. It's pretty cool looking. There's a little light over there on that edge, but it's okay. We'll leave it for right now. Alright, so let's take a bucket. Let's make sure we chop down this. Oh, that's goodness on this one. That doesn't even happen here. Okay, so you'll notice here we got some extra left. And that was, believe it or not, by design. We're going to take black. Oh, we'll use this black. Black. Same black, just something a little different. And we're going to put a little dab in there. And we're going to mix it up. So there's two things you got to do. One, you got to know that if you keep this in the bucket, it starts heating up. So if you're going to change the color, you're going to have to do it in a hurry. So we changed this to black, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a vein. So we're just going to kind of, hopefully not drop the bucket, but we're going to kind of draw a line. Now, if you'll notice right here, you see these little lines here. So there's a couple things we can do. You can either put a little more paint, make this fatter, or you can leave it alone, but I'm not going to leave it alone. And the other thing is I have the hardest time with is acting like you really got to use everything in your bucket, which you don't. Actually, that's probably not a good idea. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to come back and we're going to kind of, actually, let's see what we'll kind of soften up these sides a little bit. And we'll see if we can't get that to come together a little bit better. And there's really no rhyme or reason to this that I'm aware of. I just do it just to do it. And this is our first time of doing this. So, I mean, like I said, it's either going to come out really cool or not so cool. I don't know. We're going to find out though. So we need to bring that black a little bit further in. Chop that up. Chop all that up. And I don't know if you have striations in marble that actually go like that, but hey, you know what? Actually, I don't like that one either. This one way out here.
Okay.
You like that one? Let's see if we can kind of bring it together. Oh. Alright, so cool. So we got that. So here's what we want to do. Okay, so I mixed up a little batch of white, just about a pint, with this epoxy. And we're going to put some lines in here. Hope they don't fall first. You want to make sure that you start over the edge. So, since I only have one bucket left, we're going to try something. I don't know if it's going to be good, bad, or indifferent, but I don't care at this point. I'm going to put a little blue in here. I'm going to mix that up and see what happens. Not really the color I wanted, but hey, it's all good. You never know what it'll turn out like. I'm no artist, so let's see what happens here. I'm going to put a little blue in this. Right down in the middle. Hopefully a little more than that if I can move my hand. I'll put a little blue here. Oh, I just got a dot on there. What's there? Let's put it over here. we'll see what that blue does. Alright. So we have red spray paint, it's just Rust-Oleum. Let's see what that does. We're just going to kind of fog it a little bit. A little fog in here. Just a little red in there. Okay, then we're going to take a little. That's a little red. I thought it would be. I'm going to spray a little bit on here. Drag this through all the way. Oh shoot. I sprayed myself. Alright. So right now it's looking kind of like a big old mess. Oh, let's see that. That's alright. It's all good. Let's see what we can turn it out. Now this is gray. I'm gonna kind of darken that up again. That didn't like that at all. Let's put a little on it in there. Come back through here. It's gray. Kind of crazy looking. What do you think so far? Are you like, what are you doing?
Getting hot.
Huh?
Getting hot.
Red. Too much red. Oh, my shoe got stuck.
Yeah, be careful getting on the carpet.
Alright. Can you hand me the paper?
Paper towel?
No, paper, the brown paper. Always carry extra paper so your feet don't stick. Cover up some of the mess you made. Okay, so here's what we're going to do now. So you see how that looks kind of all crazy looking? So we're just going to kind of blend that in. Let's see what happens here. Kind of soften some of that stuff up. Alright, so it's looking pretty good. Huh? So this is really white. Kind of kill that white so much. So the cool part about this is, if you ain't happy, keep going. Oh, I know what. Right, so I'm not happy with that so far. So let's do a little more drips here of the black. Kind of see what happens here. Since we have some, and like I told y'all, don't use everything in the bucket. Here I am doing that. So. Back in the bucket. Do you like the way that looks or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what is up with this? So I told you about the gloves. You might want to put those on in case See the big old crater we have here? Let's just touch that up. What changing there? We're gonna kind of soften this in here. Just gonna get that up here. Here. And here. Kind of soften those. Hey man, I don't know how many veins you see in a stone that comes across like that, but ours looks, I think, pretty cool. We'll see. Soften this up. What? What do you think so far?
It's good.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so pretty cool design, I think, so far. So let's see what we can do here. So I'm gonna try something. I also saw online, just for the heck of it, I'll be right back. We're gonna mix a little bit of alcohol. Maybe. Well, let's see what this deal is. Let's see. See if we can change our pattern or something. So, and all this is a little bit of alcohol. It creates kind of a different effect. You like that effect?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. So now I see right in here, do you see that? It's like really red. Do you like that or no?
Mm-hmm.
So, what are you thinking?
Oh, it's good.
So you like the way that turned out? It's looking good? Okay, so, Watt says it's okay looking. So you know what? Thinking that this little pick now. So you're cool with the way it looks?
I am.
I gotta put some more paper down again. Okay, so if you're liking the way that looks, actually I'm gonna take a brush. I want to make sure we got everything that we need to get on the side. No, is there any runs or anything that you see?
A little bit over here.
Yes, okay, so that's going to take care of that. Now what we're going to do is we are going to turn on the heat gun. Maybe.
Right there.
Where?
Behind you. Okay, and there's, I see a hair or something right there. Alright, so let's kind of blow this around here. See what happens.
we get rid of all the logos.
The hair on that gun.
You want to use a pen?
No, I'll let you do that.
Okay, we'll take care of that. So, let's see. He's on the top. Sure we can see. Put on my gloves again. Hopefully my flip-flops don't get stuck to my feet.
That thing is reflecting in here.
What?
That thing is reflecting in here.
Yeah, shiny. Okay, so let's see what this is. It kind of fits in. What is that? Oh, hair. See that hair? Need some more stuff. So I think it's turning out pretty good. Pretty good. That really looks cool through there. So, man, that's awesome. So it's not finished yet. We'll come back. I still don't like the way that looks. But I just took my glove off. You wanna wear some more gloves? Okay. There you go. See how it's kind of jacked up? I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but oh, that drives me crazy. I really want to see something like that. One crazy little black spot here, but trust me, I don't care. Can't stand something, whatever it is. It should come together real quick. Leave it alone, leave it alone. I can't do it. No, I'll just leave it alone. Okay, so right here, as you can tell, it turned out really good. Was a little bit worried about the blue, but after the colors mixed, looks really good. Came out very, very shiny. And overall, I think everybody's happy with it. So, not that hard to do, definitely messy, but if you do decide to take a little project like this on, it'll definitely improve what you had before. And don't be afraid to mix colors. It's a lot of fun. So there it is, final project or final product. It'll look good in the motorhome. Colors will match. And overall, really, really happy with it. Thanks for watching.